Hello everyone, my name's Erica Dunn and I'm a psychologist here at the U of A as well as a sessional instructor in the Department of Educational Psychology. I'm going to take you through a presentation on ethics and mentoring relationships. This is a unique topic as there's no formal guideline that dictates what makes a mentoring relationship ethical. My hope is that you will be able to use this presentation to help make ethical decisions in the context of your own mentoring relationships. This will be helpful for a discussion exercise that you will have to complete later on in this module. Here is an overview of our agenda for this module. First, we're going to discuss the impact of mentoring. Then we're going to try and define ethics and discuss how ethics are defined in professions that are related to mentoring, including teaching and psychology. After that, we will look at the article that you were assigned to read for this lecture by Rhodes, Liang, and Spencer. This is actually one of the only pieces of literature that addresses this topic. And then our final topic will be ethical problem solving. Here, we will discuss how one can approach an ethical dilemma in the context of a mentoring relationship. This will give you the skills needed to complete the discussion exercise in the final days of the module. First, let's look at how impactful mentoring can be. Mentoring has been a popular area of research in the last 20 years. Some of the noteworthy researchers in this area are David DeWitt out of Ontario and Jean Rhodes out of Massachusetts. Okay, so before we jump in and discuss how to behave ethically in the context of a mentoring relationship, it's important for you to understand just how significant your presence is in the life of a mentee. The next few slides will review some of the seminal research articles that outline the impact of mentoring on the life of a child. First, let's discuss the data from a study put out in 2000 by Tierney, Grossman, and Resch. Essentially, in this study, the researchers randomly assigned participants to a match group and a waitlist control group. Those in the match group were assigned a big brother or big sister, while those in the control group were not assigned a big brother or a big sister. At the end of the 18 months, the researchers found that relative to those on the wait list, those in the match group were less likely to start using drugs and alcohol, less likely to hit someone, had improved school attendance and performance, improved attitudes towards completing schoolwork, and improved peer and family relationships. Thus, as you can see, the impact of a big brother or big sister is multifaceted in that gains are seen in mentees' attitudes, behaviors, school performance, and relationships. This slide discusses the impact of the in-school mentoring program, which is a program that many students who take this class actually end up participating in. Similar to the last study, this study also involved random assignment into two groups, a match group and a waitlist control group. After only 5 months of mentoring, this study found that students who had an in-school mentor had improved academic performance, particularly in science and written and oral languages, had improved quality of work, turned in homework more frequently, had reduced school infractions, increased feelings of competency, and a reduction in unexcused absences. Again, you can see that the impact is quite pervasive in that the benefits are emotional, social, and behavioral. Finally, this slide highlights some of the more recent research that has actually been completed in Canada. Currently, researchers in Ontario are looking at the impact of mentoring on 1,000 youth across Canada. While the study is still in progress, some of the initial findings have been released. In this first wave of findings, it was reported that relative to children without mentors, girls with mentors are more confident in their ability to be successful in school, and boys with mentors are more likely to believe that school is fun and doing well academically is important. These boys are also less likely to develop negative behaviors like bullying, lying, fighting, and cheating, and they are less likely to suffer from anxiety related to peer pressure, including worrying about what others think about them.